Bright flashing by the street lights. Keep waiting till you've arrived. Let it unfold.
Okay, welcome back to another video, Nails by Stephanie. Happy to have you here. Today, I am starting out with a brand new set of Aprés Gel-X nails. These are, without a doubt, the longest nails I've ever done on myself. Please ignore my cuticles. As always, I have butchered them to death. My hands are always dry. They're always in and out of water, working on clients. And yeah, I tend to pick at them. So I'm trying not to do that anymore, but I obviously need to train myself a little bit better. Use cuticle oil, use hand cream. But anyway, I digress. New set. Stiletto nails. Never done stiletto nails on myself before. I'm loving them. I'm a little bit terrified of them. I've gone and glossy coated, top coated underneath just to keep them nice and clean. And now we're going to go into the actual manicure. I'm going to do my left hand first, I think, just because I'm doing a few different things that I haven't done before, techniques. I want to get it down first before I show you my right hand. And yeah, I just wanted to bring you up to speed. If you did not see the video where I applied these tips, please click up here, right here. And I will put the link. It'll also be in the end cards if you don't want to click out of the video right now. But I'm going to go do my left hand, and then I will be back to show you how to go about and do it yourself. Okay, so here we are. I am kind of in love with them. Some aspects of them I'm a little disappointed with. The jewel on my thumb is a little off center. And I've got some bubbling, and I used, if you watched my video where I used the silk cover, I swatched them, and then I did another video where I created, where are they? These. I'm having an issue with bubbling, and where it's not really bubbles, but it's like pock marks where it doesn't take to the nail very well. And I watched a video where actually a lot of people must have been having the same problems, because Aprés did a video on how to avoid getting the bubbles. The isolated chroming came out beautifully, but the all over nail, I don't know if maybe I just had something on the nail that got encapsulated with chrome, or if it's just my application, but see if we can fix it on my right nail. The turquoise nail, oh my god, is my absolute favorite. I kind of want all my nails that. I might have to do it again in the future. But a lot of techniques to go over with this manicure. We're going to do it all on the right hand. First, we're going to go ahead and prep. Oh my god, I'm going to end up stabbing myself with these nails. But anyway, so first things first, I want to do the nails that have something in common. So the thumb, the pointer, and the pinky are all a nude coat. So I'm using Tiny TYY002. I'm going to do 2 coats of each on those fingers, and then we're going to do Turquatic from Aprés. And then this nail doesn't have anything on it. It's just the gold. So let's get into that. I don't know why all of a sudden my eyes are tearing.
The
All right, we've got two coats of our base colors. Next is to create the 3D components. I started out using my Poach-It to tie in Embo gel, but I couldn't really control the flow too well out of the tube, so I switched to my DGel thick level. It's SIC, it's the Builder Gel level, and I'm just going to use a brush to apply it. So as I said, the one on my left thumb is a little wonky. I'm going to try to do it a little bit better this time. I'm going to push down and grab a good amount on the brush and then go in a circle around the center of my thumb. I'm going to try to make it even. You want it slightly raised. How raised you want it is personal preference. Will start leveling out after a while, so you want to work relatively quickly. Got a few different components on my thumb, so I'm going to cure the circle first before moving on to the rest of it. I'm going to cure this and then I'm going to go over it with another layer just to build it up a little bit. Okay, I decided to switch to my Extend Gel because I think it's a little bit thicker and it may give me more time to play around. Maybe about the same. I think that's pretty good. Okay, I'm switching to the tube gel to do the dots. Hello. I'm going to do top, bottom, left, right, and then I'm going to go in between those. And I'm just going to try to flatten them out a bit and widen them so that they're not pointy. And I've got fuzz hanging from my finger. All right, so I'm just going to go and do other designs on my other fingers. It's going to be my pointer, my middle, and my pinky. Pinky is actually the easiest, so let's do that first. I'll move this back out of the way. We're just going to do more dots down the center. Sometimes easier to do this in profile so that you can see the height and the space between them. And then hopefully they're in the straight line, which thankfully they are. So the rest are just same process. I'm going to go ahead and take some gel. I think I'm still going to use my DGel and just try to work a little bit faster. Oops, what do I have on my pointer finger? Okay, so this is on the side of the thumb. We're going to do a semicircle. I'm going to cure that. Okay, now we get to play with chrome. So first things first, we need our silk base, which is a product that comes with the silk cover that you absolutely need. I do have it on my palette here. It's this one on the bottom, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. Let me clean off my brush. Oops. Oops. Turn it this way, because I just want it on the areas that I'm going to be adding the chrome to. I guess it can go other places, but don't need to waste it. Gonna do my thumb, flasher, and then move on to the other fingers. You do want to cure this for 30 seconds.
And I keep holding on. I would rather lose with you than try to win with somebody new. I would rather lose with you. And honestly, what else can I do? I would rather lose with you than try to win with somebody new.
Doing the whole nail on this hand, on this finger.
And honestly, what else can I do? What is happening? I need something to believe in. Give me something, give me anything. I just wanna know what's happening. I would rather I lose with you than try to win with somebody new.
Now, with the silk cover, they say you need to shake it for 15 seconds. So we're going to shake it for 15 seconds, and I'm going to add in a Mississippi in between each second. All right, so you don't want to scrape off too much. You want a good amount on the brush. I'm just rubbing off one side, and I'm going to carefully put it on the areas that have the silk base. It's okay if it gets on the center, you know, in the center, because I'm going to be covering it up, but I don't want to get it on the outside. If I do, I could always just take some alcohol acetone and clean it up, but I don't want to have to. And then we're going to go ahead and dab on the circles. And of course it is pooling like it did on my left hand. That's fine. We'll just clean around. All right, after you put it on, you want to wait 2 minutes for it to do its thing, but we're going to move on to the next finger. And I'm just going to have to do a lot of cleanup. The middle finger is the whole nail. You don't want to scrape it down, you want to float it down. We're going to do 2 coats on this finger, but we're going to wait in between for the 2 minutes. Be nice if I could get that area in here. All right, now we wait 2 minutes. All right, well, the first coat went on very well. And I don't think I need to do a second coat, so I'm not going to. I am, however, going to do some major cleanup. So, taking some acetone, we're just going to go carefully around the areas that have gold where we don't want it.
Bright flashing by the street lights. Keep waiting till you've arrived. Let it unfold. Let it unfold. Give me a reason to feel right. I keep waiting for the morning light. I let him fall. Let him fall. Bright flashing by the street lights. Keep waiting till you've arrived.
All right. Next up is the silk seal, and that's what keeps it in place. That I have right here. So we're just going to trace over the areas that have the chrome with the silk seal. And then we're going to cure it for 30 seconds.
You need to give me something I can't hold on to. Asleep through the night. After all, debating how you lived your life. Bright flashes of white light. Let it unfold.
So this is not a top coat. You do still need to top coat over this, so we will do that later when we're done with the rest of the design. All right, go ahead and give it a cure. 3D elements. Let's do some of those, shall we? I need my other brush, which I put away for some silly reason. Using the DGel once again, I'm going to pick up a good amount. Probably more than that. I'm going to drop it into the center where I'm creating my stones. Come on, fall off. Okay, I'm gonna push it towards the top, kind of bouncing it, and work it work it around in a circle. And I'm going to take my liner brush to coax it outward further towards the edge. You want to make sure you don't tilt your finger too far to the side, or else it'll pull in the wrong direction. Once you have it touching the inside rim of your circle, go ahead and turn your finger upside down so that it levels towards the center of the nail, so that you get that nice center raised stone. And then you can go ahead and cure. Next step, paint out your jewels. Taking our Turquatic from Aprés, we're going to carefully paint the raised portions.
Honestly, what else can I really do? Honestly, what else can I do? I got this feeling, getting harder to tell if I'm dreaming. Will you believe in? Do you see all the things that I'm seeing? I keep telling myself it will happen eventually, and I keep holding on. I would rather lose with you than try to win with somebody new. I would rather lose with you, and honestly, what else can I do? I would rather lose with you than try to win with somebody new. I would rather lose with you, and honestly, what else can I do? What is happening? I need something to believe in. Give me something, give me anything. I just wanna know what's happening.
Next to last step, we're going to go in with some velvet matte top coat over our turquoise stones because we're going to be using alcohol inks. Now, if you don't have alcohol inks, you can do just line art. However, the alcohol inks really do give it this air of authenticity because you have the blending and the fading of the black across the surface. You don't have to be so careful with your matte top coat. If you get it over other areas, that's fine, because we're going to be top coating over everything afterwards anyway. And then of course you want to do the whole nail for the ring finger.
What else can I do? Not what you said. It makes it hard to believe, and why I lose my head.
No hairs. Okay, go ahead and cure that. Okay, let's get into alcohol inks. This is from Marble Queen Dyme Nails. It's the first set of alcohol inks I've ever bought, and definitely the best. They smell really good, kind of fruity, and they just work the best. I've used other brands, and I keep coming back to Dyme Nails, Marble Queen. I definitely need to get more colors because I only picked up a few. You will want a watercolor brush. I have a few different sizes. This one is number 6 round, but I also have smaller ones. Number 3 and number 2. I used the number 6 on my left hand, so I think I'm going to stick with it. I didn't have any issues with it. So even though they're called alcohol inks, you want to use acetone to disperse it. The ink is sitting in alcohol. This is an alcohol-based product, but alcohol is not going to do anything to move the ink around on your nail. You want to use acetone. So I'm going to take the brush out of the bottle, and I'm just going to dab it around on the nail. Now don't freak out because it comes off with acetone. Go ahead and wet your brush with your acetone and then just go and play. You can dot it on and watch it cool. And then with a dry brush, go back in and pull off the alcohol. You really just want to play, swirl it around. There's no right or wrong way to do it. In terms of veining, the thinner the better. So I'm really just pushing the acetone towards the areas that have more pigment. You don't have to cure this. Once you like it, you can leave it as is and move on to the next nail. And if you made a mistake, you don't like what you did, you can just take some acetone, wipe the entire surface, and start again. You just want to fade it out a little bit, so I'm dabbing some acetone onto the surface. Okay, I think I like that, so I'm going to go on to the next nail and do the same thing. Okay, I think I really like that one. I love the deep veining of it, smoky aspect of it. And now all we have left to do is top coat. I'm gonna close this up before I spill it, move it out of the way, grab my top coats. I'm gonna go over the entire nail. I am aware that there are portions of the design that have gold that I don't want to have gold, but I'm not too fussed about it. I'm the only one that's going to notice it in the end. And this is the finished set. Thank you everyone so much for joining me. This was a whirlwind. There are things that I think I could have done a little bit better. I would have liked the raised portion to be a little bit more raised so it looks like the stone is more inset. But on the whole, I really love the way this set turned out, and I hope you agree. Leave a comment down below if you have any comments, if you have any questions. Like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'm going to finish off with some cuticle oil, as always. And I will see you in the next video. If you have any suggestions for upcoming content, please let me know. Always happy to receive suggestions. I've got so many screen grabs from other people's work. This was actually one of them. I will pop it. I probably popped it up at the beginning. I did take some liberties with it and change some things around, which I really liked. Ooh, let's not spill all of our cuticle oil. I really liked my alterations. Loved her design too, but wanted to try to make it my own. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Somebody new.